that special gift from God to each of us. Yes, we each receive grace from God. It's yet another sign of God's infinite love. What's that, you ask? You want to know what grace is? Well, I'm glad you asked. Grace is convenient. You don't have to do anything to receive it. That's right, you just get it. Grace is abundant. You can never run out of it, no matter what. But aren't you curious? Well, you may have heard that grace is God's forgiveness. Absolutely! Kind of. But there's so much more to it than that. It's complicated, very, very complicated, as only a gift from God could be. Fortunately, John Wesley did the hard work of figuring this grace thing out for you. Grace is prevenient. Remember when you were a baby? Of course you don't. You weren't aware of much back then. You were barely aware that you had hands. And you definitely weren't aware that you had God's grace. But you did! That's right, everyone has grace before they're even aware of it. It's that prevenient. Grace is justifying. It's that movement inside of you when you respond to God's grace. And kapow! There it is, God's grace. Grace is sanctifying. Yes, sirree. Grace both cleanses and consecrates you, transforming you in the eyes of the Lord. Grace does not actually physically wash you. Grace is all of that and so much more. What is grace? What is grace? Why, it's amazing is what it is. Glad I could help.